then gently begin to open the eyes. Good, as we stay on the knees, you're gonna start to slide your hands underneath your shins or whatever's more comfortable for you underneath the legs. So tops of the hands are down, your fingertips are facing in towards the midline. Take an inhale as you rock them to the right hand. So just get a stretch to that wrist. And then exhale, come back to center. Inhale, rock to the left. And then come back to center. Now just move at your own pace. You might want to take longer pauses on each side. If you're not feeling a deeper stretch, just make sure you lean a little bit further. Maybe start to pick up one hip as you start to really bring the weight into that wrist or that palm. Just take about 6 more rounds here. Good, and then when you're ready, we'll come back to center. From here, you're gonna take your hands out from your shins and just bring your wrists to face forward, fingertips face back. They're gonna be right next to your shins. You can just kind of keep the same alignment with the hands. And then as you inhale, just shine your heart open towards maybe the front of the room or the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you can drop your chin towards your chest as you round your spine, really straighten through the arms. And then inhale, start to shine your heart forward. We'll take cat-cows like this. And then as you exhale, round the spine. Good, one more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful, guys. Good, we're gonna slowly come back to a neutral spine. You can start to walk the hands forward. Fingertips can face forward as you come into your tabletop. Tabletop position, hands and knees. Once you're set up, again, we're gonna turn the wrist to face forward, so fingertips are gonna face back. And again, continuing cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward, lift the chin. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Good, again, inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward. Exhale to round. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, guys. All right, come back to neutral. We're gonna keep the arms exactly as they are. As you inhale, extend the right leg straight back. Just tuck your toes to the back of the mat. Exhale, the left leg extends back. So we're in a high plank position. Arms straight, legs straight. If this is really uncomfortable on the hands or the wrist, guys, you can always kind of modify by turning the fingertips forward, but we're just gonna hold here. Really press the floor away. Soft bend here through the elbows. One more inhale. As you exhale, lower your knees down to the mat. Bend the elbows like you would for chaturanga. Good, and then drop your chin down. So not the chest, the chin drops down. Take a breath in, so elbows in towards the midline. And then exhale, you're gonna slowly lift up. Tap your seat back into child's pose. Flip those wrists and palms up towards the sky as you begin to make really strong fists with the hands. So just squeeze your hands all the way together. You're gonna really start to open and extend through the fingertips. Make space there. And then again, 2 more times, just squeeze together and then open up the fingers wide. One more, squeeze together and then open. Beautiful, guys. We'll turn the palms down. As you inhale, press into the palms here, and then exhale, take your hips up and back. We'll come into downward facing dog. Good, so hip points lifting high up to the sky here, feet inner hips distance apart, heels slightly lifted. And then from here, just finding some movement to begin. So maybe it's bending one knee at a time, turning your head a little side to side, trying to drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Good, on your next inhale, take your gaze forward. Exhale, slowly start to tiptoe your feet all the way up to meet your hands, setting up for Uttanasana, forward fold. As your feet connect, take an inhale, look up, long spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. As you inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Good, exhale, palms to heart center, arms by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach up, gaze up. Exhale, take a forward fold, Uttanasana. As you inhale, look up, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. From here, we're going to separate the feet about inner hips distance apart, so maybe 2 fist distance, and then begin to slide your palms underneath your feet, coming into Padangusthasana or gorilla pose. And then begin to rock a little forward and back. So really press the balls of the feet into the wrists, bringing the weight forward and back into the heels, letting your elbows hang heavy on towards the sides. All right, take another breath in, and then as you exhale, just come back to stillness. We're gonna keep the left hand exactly where it is. As you inhale, start to extend the right arm up towards the sky. Soften your left knee as you begin to twist open towards the right. Good. Breath. As you exhale, the right hand plants all the way down to the mat. You'll step the right leg all the way back to a low lunge. So just keep your left foot stepping onto the left palm. Take a breath in here, and then as you exhale, you'll straighten the left leg. Just pull your left toes back with the left hand. Inhale, rebend, look forward. Exhale to straighten. Last time, inhale, bend. Exhale to straighten. Beautiful, guys. Take an inhale, soften your left knee, slide your left palm down, fingertips face forward, and then exhale, we'll step back downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward into your plank. Option to drop your knees if you're ready to lower halfway, chaturanga, elbows bend. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Good. Exhale, taking it back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, deep exhale. As you inhale, lift your right leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, we'll bend the knee to open up the hip. So just hugging the heel in towards that left glute. As you get long through the right side body, try to stay square the shoulders, dropping that right shoulder down. Inhale, re-extend the right leg, square the hip, roll into plank, knee to nose around the spine. Exhale, step the right foot through for high lunge. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. So find your drishti here if you're feeling a little bit wobble here to start. Back heel is lifted, 90-degree bend through that front right knee. Good. On your inhale, you're going to crisscross your right wrist in front of the left. So just a crisscross at the wrist. And then you're going to flip the palms in towards one another, interlace the fingertips here. And then we'll take the arms inside and all the way around. So sort of like inside out pose. And then take an inhale, lift the arms up a little bit higher until you feel that stretch in the wrist. And then start to hinge forward over the right thigh as you find warrior three. So back leg begins to lift, toes flexing down. As you find the balance, see if you can now extend the fingertips further forward, getting not only into the shoulder blades, but also into the wrists. Good. Awesome, guys. One more breath. As you exhale, gently release the fingertips. Hands will come down, standing split, but wrists are facing forward, fingertips back. Try to get the palms flat as you begin to drop your nose to that knee. Left leg lifting up super high. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, left foot to meet the right. Take a forward fold, top of the mat, let it go. Fingertips facing forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Good. Exhale, palms to heart center, arms by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Once again, separate the feet 2 fist distance apart. We'll slide the hands underneath the feet, coming back to gorilla pose. And again, take about 3 breaths here. So rocking forward and back, side to side. Finding some movement, letting the elbows bend, head heavy. Good. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, just come back to stillness. Inhale, begin to lift the left arm straight up to the sky. Soften through the right knee as you twist open towards your left, just looking up towards those fingertips. Good. One more breath. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Inhale, your left foot will step all the way to the back of the mat. Turn this low lunge. We'll stay here for the exhale. Take a breath, and that hand is still underneath the foot. And then as you exhale, we'll straighten the right leg, pull the toes back, drop the head. Inhale, rebend, look forward. Exhale to straighten. Nice, guys. Inhale, bend. Exhale to straighten. Awesome. Inhale, soften through that right knee. Release your right palm down. And then exhale, step back downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, begin to bend the knee as you open up the hip. So again, as you hug the heel in, you're working the shoulders to stay square, so car has a really good alignment. If you look at that left shoulder, it's really turning down. Good. Inhale, re-extend the left leg, square the hip, roll into plank, knee to nose, round the spine. Exhale, step the foot through, low lunge to high lunge. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Really work on straightening through the back leg. Notice if your left leg is a little bit straighter, try to bend deeper. Good, another breath. And then as you exhale, the left wrist will come in front of the right, and then you'll turn the palms to face each other, interlace. Scoop from the inside and up. Good, inhale, lift the arms about halfway, and then as you exhale, hinge forward, find warrior three. Right leg lifting, working on flexing pinky toe down to drop the hip, then reaching the fingertips forward as far as you can. Beautiful, guys. Nice control. One more inhale. Exhale, release the bind with the arms, hands down, wrist face forward, standing split. Right leg super high up to the sky, nose to knee. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale, right foot to meet the left, forward fold, top of the mat, let it go. Feel free to turn the fingertips to face forward. Inhale, arms reach all the way up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, let's forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, plant palms. If you're ready, hopping or stepping back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Breathing in for one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump, top of the mat. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, long spine. Exhale, plant palms, stepping or jumping back. Travel through your vinyasa, meeting back and downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Take 3 deep breaths here on your own. Let's inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump, top of the mat. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Good. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, plant palms, stepping or jumping back, travel through your flow. And then meeting back and downward facing dog. So take about 3 of your own breaths here, then you decide if you want to flow through one more of these on your own. Feel free to do that when you're ready, and we'll meet back in down dog. And once you've arrived back, a couple more breaths here. All right, on your inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump, top of the mat. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Good. Exhale, palms heart center, arms by your side, Tadasana. All right, we're going to move on, feet together. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, Uttanasana, chair pose. Good, so make sure as you drop your seat low, guys, the chest is not dropping too far forward, that you're tucking the tailbone under. Maybe all 10 toes are lifting as you bring the weight back into the heels. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Now reach the arms forward. Now drop your chest over the thighs. Come into Ardha chair pose. And then as you stay low, sweep the arms straight back behind you. Good. Awesome. Now take another breath in. And then as you exhale, drop the seat even lower as you come all the way down to sit. So your hands are going to stay back, but you're going to turn your fingertips to face forward. As you inhale, press down, lift your hips all the way up. So it's a reverse tabletop position here. For a reverse table, the left leg is going to extend straight forward. You're going to point the toes. Inhale, right arm is going to reach back around to the side. And then exhale, you're going to hug elbow to knee, bring it all the way in. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale in. Last time. Inhale, extend. Exhale in. Beautiful, guys. Extend the left leg, bring the right hand all the way back down to the mat. And then from here, we're going to drop the seat down as you're going to sweep that left leg all the way up and back to a standing split. So like a pistol squat, rounding forward. Good. And then left leg steps all the way back for warrior one. Take an inhale, rise all the way up to stand. So deep bend in that front knee, arms reaching straight up towards the sky. Begin to think about that left hip. If you notice it traveling further to the back of the mat, try to bring that hip more forward as you turn it in and press into the outer edge of that left foot. Good. Take another breath. Exhale, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingertips. Inhale, draw the knuckles down, lean back. Exhale, begin to bow inside the right leg. We'll come into humble warrior. So really nuzzle that right shoulder inside the right kneecap, and then as the head begins to drop down, you can focus on lifting the fingertips higher off of the low back. Some of you might be able to get your head all the way down towards the mat. Try not to lose the alignment of the hips staying square to the top. Good. Good, we're gonna take another breath. We're gonna stay low. As you exhale, release your fingertips down inside the right foot. Take a breath in to lengthen, and then exhale, walk your hands over to your left. You're gonna parallel your feet, you're gonna wide-legged forward fold. Now, as you inhale, walk your right fingertips forward, so off of that front edge of the mat. So it should be on, so the side of the mat with the edge, front edge. So here, front edge, I don't know how to say it. And then from here, soften your right knee, and then your left hand will reach the outer edge of the right foot as you sweep the leg all the way up to the side. So we're sort of like, we're sort of like here, and then the leg just comes out, and then we're going to step the foot out wide once again. All right, take an inhale, lengthen, and then as you exhale, walk your hands all the way over to the right, set up a low lunge facing the front of the mat. Take a breath in here, and then as you exhale, step the right foot back so you're in a high plank position. From your high plank position, widen your feet about match distance apart, and then you're going to turn just the right fingertips out to the side. Take a breath here, and then as you exhale, just bend the right elbow, draw the elbow in towards that right hip point, and then take your left arm directly onto the side. So it's sort of like an airplane variation in a chaturanga. So left arm out, deep bend in the right elbow. Yes. Then the right hand comes down, guys, right into a plank pose as you straighten the right arm fingertips forward. And then you can lower halfway chaturanga or skip this and then meet me back in downward facing dog. That's a little tricky, right? Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Beautiful, guys. Another full breath in, full breath out. All right, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump top of the mat. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Feet together, inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms. You can toss in a chair pose, sink low, squeezing inner thighs, redrawing back. Good, inhale, reach the arms forward, Ardha Utkatasana, get a little bit lower, drop your seat, and then sweep the arms straight back behind you. Lower your chest. Take another breath. Exhale, seat lower all the way down to the mat. Fingertips will face forward behind you as you set up that reverse tabletop. Take an inhale, press into the feet and the hands, lift all the way up. We're gonna hold here. This time the right leg extends directly forward, point the toes. Inhale, left arm is gonna extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend, open. Exhale, in. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, in. Inhale, extend the right leg, bring your left palm down, and then drop your seat round the spine. Take it all the way up into a standing split. Fingertips down, thread the right leg all the way back. Good, one more breath. Exhale, right leg to the back of the mat, set up your warrior one. Inhale, rising all the way up to stand. Take a couple moments, set up the alignment. You know where we're going, right? So it's helpful to have this awareness to start. Good, another breath. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingertips. Inhale, draw the knuckles down, lean back. Exhale, bowing forward inside the left leg, humble warrior. The left shoulder sliding inside the inner left thigh. Keep pressing the shoulder into the thigh, make that connection, then extend through the fingertips while you drop your head down. Beautiful, guys. Good, we're gonna stay low, take another breath. Exhale, release the fingertips down inside the left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands all the way over to the right, parallel your feet from here. Good, now as you inhale, lift up halfway, walk your left fingertips forward, make space there. Good, and then take your left knee in, and then right hand to left foot, drop your seat. Sort of like a pistol squat on a diagonal. Does that make sense? Yeah, perfect. One more inhale. Exhale, press down, release back to that wide-legged forward fold. Awesome. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands over to your left, put it to the top of the mat as a low lunge. Take a breath in, palms are flat. Exhale, step back, high plank position. This time again, widen your feet about mat's distance apart. Turn your left fingertips out to the side. Take an inhale, and then exhale, bend halfway onto that left elbow, and then see if you can lift and extend the right arm out to the side. Both of your feet are down. Nice, Cara, you got it. Awesome. And then release the right hand down, straighten the arms, high plank, optional vinyasa to flow through. And then we'll meet back in down dog. That side was much better, right? Good. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump top of the mat. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Feet together, inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, chair. Exhale, stand up tall, Tadasana. Again, inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, look up, long spine. Exhale, plant palms, stepping or jumping back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. One breath here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, plant palms, step back, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, release, step back, lower, travel through your flow. You guys can always skip chaturangas at any time. Just take it back to your dog. Take a deep cleansing breath in, deep cleansing breath out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump top of the mat. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms. Exhale, stand up tall, Tadasana. Again, inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, plant palms, stepping or jumping back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot when you're ready, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release, step back, lower, chaturanga. Nice Danielle, nice three-legged. Left foot when you're ready, warrior one. Inhale takes you up. Exhale, release, step back, lower, chaturanga. Nice, Samantha. Awesome, guys. So once you arrive back to your down dog, I'm going to give you those couple options again. So if you're checking in, you're feeling a little bit winded with your breath, maybe you take a child's pose. If you want one more of these flows, you're going to do that on your own. Stepping or hopping top of the mat, chair, warrior one, both sides. Give you guys about 12 to 14 breaths. You have plenty of time. If you're flowing, you can add on. Also, if you're working on any inversions, maybe you take these moments here to find maybe your handstand hopping or headstand or forearm stand. Nice part. Wow. All right, guys, we'll take about maybe 4 to 5 more breaths here. So if you're just finishing up, maybe you take a child's pose, maybe you stay in your down dog, you just focus on coming back to the rhythm of your breath. Your water bottle. All right. All right, guys, so meeting back in down dog. If you need more time in child's pose, no problem. Just meet me when you're ready. So from your down dog, I'm gonna give you a couple options. So we're gonna transition from here into crow. If you wanna take a shorter stance, maybe try one hop to get there. You can try that. It's much more difficult. Or you're hopping into malasana and trying to set up the arm balance from there. If crow is not in your practice, guys, you can fake it by just keeping the toes down, but we're gonna transition from here. So holding crow for 3, 2, and 1. Step right foot to right thumb, left leg all the way back, high lunge. So see if you can do that at the same time. Awesome. Inhale, arms reach all the way up towards the sky. Good. Take a pause here. Good. Good, guys. As you inhale, reach both arms forward in front of you, hover your chest over your thigh. Turn your palms open, make fists with your hands, and then exhale, pull your elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale, rise all the way up, and keep now the fists here, and then reach forward. Exhale, pull the elbows, tap the ribs. Last time, inhale, reach up. Good, take it forward, and then exhale, elbows in towards the ribs. Good. Inhale, reach all the way up, just release the fists, and then as you exhale, we're gonna open into warrior two. So your left foot will turn in and down, arms are gonna extend forward and back. Good, squeeze the shoulder blades together and then glance down to the position of your feet. So your right heel should intersect the left instep, should have an imaginary line there. And then you wanna tuck the tailbone slightly under to make sure that everything is kind of stacking right on top of the other. Looks nice, guys, nice alignment. All right, as you inhale, flip your front palm, reverse. Exhale, we're coming into a side angle variation. So as the right hand comes inside the right foot, you're gonna turn the wrist to face forward. So fingertips are gonna face back. Make sure this is not the awkward turn. This should feel okay, or the wrist faces forward, unless you're doing it the awkward way. Make sure that it feels okay. Then you're leaning back into the inner right thigh, looking up towards the left fingertips. Good. Take another inhale, and then as you exhale, wrap the left arm behind the low back for a half bind. Begin to roll the left shoulder back, open up the chest. From here, we're setting up a full bind if you have it. So if you don't have a full bind, that's totally fine. I'll give you another option. You can stay in the half bind or no bind at all. If you have the bind, try to keep it. Inhale, we're all going to look down to the top of the mat. So look towards the right big toe. Exhale, step the left foot up to meet the right. We're setting up bird of paradise. So if bird of paradise is not in your practice, you're going to come into tree pose with the right foot inside the left inner thigh. Bird people, you're trying to find your drishti. You're straightening the right leg, pointing those toes, lifting the chest up higher. Beautiful, guys. Danielle and Samantha looks awesome. All right, try to keep the bind if you have it. Even if you don't have it, you're going to do the same transition. You're dropping the chest about halfway down, pause. Exhale, slow release of the bind as you come into half moon on the left side. So left fingertips release down, right arm up towards the sky. Open and stack the right hip on top of the left, flexing through those top toes. Perfect. Let's take an inhale, soften your left knee, and then as you exhale, you're gonna float it back to warrior two here on the left side now. So just finding, again, that same alignment. Make sure your stance is wide enough, your tailbone's tucking under. Nice car, looks good. As you inhale, flip your left palm. You're gonna reverse this now. Now take your right hand to your left wrist. And then as you exhale, you're gonna pull that arm all the way to the back of your mat, keeping the side body stretch on the left side. Inhale, straighten the left leg, cut the left hip back, and then as you exhale, you're gonna hinge with your fingertips forward. Go as far as you can to really find that parallel left side body to the floor. Then release your left hand down, right arm up as you come into Trikonasana, triangle pose. If you have a hard time releasing the left hand to the floor, bring it to the shin. Just make sure you're not collapsing, so make sure to modify if you feel like that's happening to the side body. Perfect, guys. On your inhale, sweep your right arm up and over the right ear. Exhale, the right hand comes down to frame the left foot. We're gonna hop the back foot in, maybe about 3 to 5 inches, Parsvottanasana, 2 straight legs. So from this position with opening up the hamstring, you're just trying to pull the left hip back here. But when you're ready, we're gonna turn the wrist to face forward, fingertips back. Walk your hands about halfway between your feet, and then try to keep your arms straight. Take an inhale, just soften your right knee. Now as you exhale, can you tap your right knee to your right tricep and hold there, variation of flamingo. Hold, maybe point the toes. Yes, guys. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, right leg lunges all the way to the back of the mat. Good, you're gonna bend your left knee, release your right knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, just release the wrist. Take any variation with Anjaneyasana as the arms reach up and back. Good. Take another inhale, just come back to a neutral spine. And then as you exhale, we're tucking the right toes as you transition into Skandasana with the left knee bent. So just open up the hips. Yeah, keep your hips high enough so that your arms can thread inside both inner thighs. Fingertips will face back, and you're really rounding the spine here as you probably draw your chin towards your chest. So reach back as far as you can. You guys will notice that these guys' fingertips are off of the edge of that mat, so you want to try to go for that. Go as far as you can. Nice. All right, as you inhale, the right arm is going to unthread. It's going to reach all the way forward, just the right arm. And then as you exhale, pivot to your left all the way to the top of the mat. Your fingertips are going to face forward. You're in a low lunge with a half bind. Yes. Good. So from here, you can play with a couple different things. This is going to take you either into Kundalini B if you want to try the arm balance. I think some of these guys will probably take that. Or you can take a bind underneath the leg, more of a hip opener with a lizard variation. Cara has a chin stand here. Awesome. And then when you're ready, we're going to take it back to down dog to flow through. Maybe it's a three-legged, and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. All right, on your inhale, glide forward into a high plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. Just release the third eye to the top of the mat. Good. All right, so from here, we're going to take an awkward bow. So as you bend both knees, you're reaching your hands back for the insides of the feet. Yeah, just make sure that your thumbs are on top. And yep, you guys both got it. All right, take an inhale, press your feet into your hands, and then lift all the way up as high as you can. Awesome. Keep pulling the knees closer together. Good. Keep your neck neutral, a little bit higher, guys. Good. For 5, 4, 3. That's good. 2. And 1, slowly release it. Let your head go to one side, arms down by your side. Good, windshield wiper, bend the knees, just release through the low back. All right, we're gonna let the legs go long. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, take a breath in, and then as you exhale, tap your seat back towards your heels, come into a child's pose. All right, let's take another breath. And then as you exhale, you're going to meet me in tabletop position. So just come back onto the hands and knees. All right, so we're talking about healing this morning, what we can do to heal ourselves and others. So we're going to set up wounded peacock that needs a little bit of healing, right? So wounded peacock, we're going to try one side at a time. So we're just doing this right side first. So I'm going to have them demo the best they can. And there's lots of add-ons to this pose. And I'm just going to have you, if you guys can't do the full pose, I'm going to give you the modifications. Carl will show the modifications. Darren will show maybe a harder one. They'll probably do the harder one first, and then we'll kind of break it down. So what you're going to do is turn your right hand out to the side. So the fingertips are facing the edge of your mat, okay? From there, and again, you want to make sure that hand is pretty much under the shoulder. It's not too far forward. Darren has his hands turned around. I think it's probably a little bit better with the fingers to the right, so it's up to you. And then from here, guys, what you're going to do is bend that right elbow. Connect the right elbow to the right hip crease or lower rib. Left hand will wing out to the side. You're trying to lift both legs up. Once you have that, can you lift the left arm off the floor? It's tough. You can drop your head too if you feel like you need to lower that head down. I know it's so hard. Yeah. You can also keep both hands down. Okay, so it's on one side. You're just working on that one side. Yeah, Cara's gonna show the variation. So if you're newer to this, she's gonna do the variation now. So right hand out, bend the elbow. We did this at the beginning of class with that plank pose, and then you can extend it to plank. Or you can stay on the knees and then try to lift the left arm out to the side. Maybe the head comes down. Yeah, you can also keep both feet down. So it's all about transferring the weight. If you feel like your elbow's sliding off of that rib, you want to, again, pull it. I like to pull it in like right on top of that hip point or on the lower ribs, and then kind of strengthen the core as you begin to take that exhale forward. All right? Roll out the wrist, guys. Let it go. Give yourself a little break. You guys were really close. I think some of you might have almost got it. Some of you guys might have almost got it. It's tough. If you can get it though, so what we're going for is that the left leg is lifted, and then you're going to bend the left knee and try to take your left hand back for a thigh stretch. This is really hard. Let's go. Okay. That's like impossible, so I can't do it. All right, so when you guys are ready from your tabletop position, you're just gonna tuck your right knee in behind the left and just open up the shins wide. We'll come into a hip opener here before we take the other side. So as you start to drop the seat down between the heels, just sit up tall to start here. So seat all the way down. So right knee behind the left. Yep. And then inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingertips, revert the palms up. And then as you exhale, just start to fold forward. Once you come all the way down, you can take any arm variation, you can release it, but I want you to try to get your chin over that front kneecap. Once you have the chin over the kneecap, then you're imagining the spine elongating towards the front of your mat, so taking less of the rounding out of the back, taking more of the rounding out of the back. You notice that left hip starting to pop up. You can use your left hand into the hip crease and push that hip further down. Good. All right, let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly release the arm variation. You can come onto both hands, come onto both knees tabletop, and then unthread the legs. And then we'll take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. If you want a vinyasa between sides, feel free to come into plank and lower through. All right, from your down dog, now again, we're transitioning into crow for the left side. So you can try that one hop to get there, stepping the feet in, or hop forward into malasana. Set up the arm balance here, and we're gonna hold because we're thinking about the left foot stepping forward. So hold here, keep the toes lifted for 3, good, 2, and 1. Left foot, left thumb, right leg all the way back, high lunge. Inhale, rise up to stand. Beautiful, guys. Good. All right, take an inhale, reach both arms forward in front of you, hover your chest, make fists, and then as you exhale, pull the elbows in towards the ribs. Inhale, reach those fists all the way up, good, hinge forward, exhale, bend the elbows in towards the ribs. Last time, inhale, lift, and then reach forward, exhale, bend the elbows in. Good, inhale, extend the arms, and then as you exhale, we're gonna open up warrior 2. So just opening up the hips, turning that right foot parallel. And again, as you find a deeper bend in the left knee, just notice that the knee is trickling into the midline. You want to make sure you're externally rotating here. Good. As you inhale, flip your left palm, reverse the warrior, lean back. Exhale, we're coming into side angle with your left wrist facing forward, fingertips back. Right arm is straight up to the sky, and then take that lean back into the inner left thigh as you begin to open up the hip. Again, if it's uncomfortable on that bottom hand, you can always come on the fingertips. Good. Good, let's take another breath. And then as you exhale, wrap the right arm behind the low back for the half bind. So we're working on taking a full bind with the left arm coming inside and underneath the left leg. You can stay with the half bind. If you have a strap or a towel in your bind, you can also use that as well. And again, there's always options here as you move on. Inhale, look down top of the mat, left big toe. Exhale, step the right foot up to meet the left. So we're setting up bird of paradise on the other side. Those of you without the bind, it's tree with the left foot inside right inner thigh. Come to stand, try to straighten the leg, point the toe. Good. Inhale, bend the left knee, bird people, drop down about halfway. And then exhale, slow release of the bind, right hand down, left arm up, half move. Nice car. There you go. Close. Right toes pointing forward. Everything is open and lifted, guys. Perfect. Good. One more inhale. Soften the right knee. Exhale, float it back. Warrior 2. So warrior 2 back here on the right side. We've been here before. Just a couple deep breaths.